Hi, I'm Amanda, the Undercover Yarn Snob, and I lied to you in my last video. It has not been 8 months since I did my last The Yarn Speaks number 28. It's actually only been 4 months. The last video I did was back in May. So, sorry about that. It felt like 8 months. What can you say? If you happen to see a crazy brown streak running around, that is my 6-month-old kitten, Cammie. So she might make an appearance. And, yeah, so like I said in the Just Feel Festive shawl video, I have a lot to show you. So I just want to go ahead and jump into that. It's mainly going to be a bunch of FOs and just a handful of acquisitions that I can't wait to tell you about. So, first of all, I finished my Pinwheel Doilies. It is a pattern by Handmade with Rain. That's R-A-I-N-E. I, of course, will link everything below. Oh, there she is. So, yeah, I finished all 3 finally and was able to sell them, and I made them in time for Memorial Day. So, here's a picture of those. It should be all 3. I already made the red, white, and blue. They are the Aunt Lydia's size 10 crochet thread in Victory Red, Dark Royal, and I don't remember what the white was called. I think it was just white. So yeah, that's what I finished with that. I just want to show you I'm drinking, that's my Dollar Tree wine glass, and I'm actually having cupcake sparkling rosé, or rose. I think rosé is brand name, we can't say that. So yeah, the next one, I'm going to throw a picture up. A customer wanted me to make a stuffed toy to kind of match his avatar. So I did. I wasn't able to completely match the skin tone. That was kind of a weird skin tone that does not exist in yarn. So she said he was Dominican. So I just went with kind of a medium tone yarn. But she absolutely loved it. She even made a little shirt to go on it for her friend. Yeah. So she was happy. He was happy. And everybody loved it. So that was that. And that was my own pattern. I just kind of went off of a basic amigurumi body shape. And it was kind of a pain in the butt to do the beard and the hair, but I just kind of put the yarn in, slip stitched, and then chained one, and then went into the next and made the hair and the beard that way. And it turned out really good. And the next thing I had to show you, I actually have here, and this was from the Crochet Society subscription box. I was a founding member, and I had the first 5, maybe 6 months. And so this was out of box 3. It's Marjorie's Joy Cow, and it's by Emily Littlefair, also known as Little Loop Stitch on Instagram. So that is the pattern. Like I said, that was box 3 of the Crochet Society box, and I don't remember when it started. But like I said, I made the cow. It's a Mobius, and it turned out really great. I love this yarn. The purple is so great. Let's see. I, of course, used the 4mm hook that came in the box. And it looks like I only have one tag. Well, the purple's called Lavender, and it's the King Cole Cotton Soft DK. I don't know what the white was called. So that, one of my first finished objects since my last video. And let's see, I actually made that in July. She's chasing her cow. Okay, of course I get focused on her. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, she's being a weirdo in the corner over there. And the next thing I made, this was also finished back in July. And I just called it cat sack. I used the Sweet Snuggles Loops and Thread. And the colorway was lilac. And yeah, I just made it the basic size of like a pillow cover, pillowcase. And this is one ball, so I only got like halfway for the length. And she loved it. She loved sleeping in it. She would go right to sleep. She would nurse in it. All kinds of stuff. She doesn't bother with it too much anymore. I think it's a little bit too small for her. But it still fits perfectly flat like this in the bottom of her cat carrier. So it's multi-purpose. They love it as just the sack. Or you can fold it down and it makes like a regular round bed for them to sleep in. And like I said, she loved it. She just doesn't bother with it too much. I think it's a bit too small for her now. But it still serves a purpose. What are you doing, Kimmy? You gonna say hi? No, she's just gonna be nosy and look at everything. Okay. And so the next thing, my next FO, I finished my Irish moss stitch knit cowl. I haven't rewound my ends or blocked it yet, but what can you do? So there is the cowl. There's the moss stitch, if you can see it. I really love this yarn. Excuse me. And that is Unplanned Peacock Studio in Goth Chick. Says it on the back there. And yeah, it was a pretty cool tutorial. I used the knit tutorial on YouTube. And I think it was Studio Knit does the tutorial for the different stitches. And I did an Icelandic Bind Off. So it's stretchy, but there's still kind of a firm stop to how far it'll stretch. And the Icelandic Bind Off was a tutorial on YouTube by 10 Rows a Day. So that's the YouTube channel. The yarn, the pattern, and it's finally done. I can get a lot of use out of it this fall. Like I said, I really love this purple. It's so dark. If it's a little bit brighter, if you can see the purple in that, it's a bit brighter in IRL. Okay, so sorry to interrupt. It was brought to my attention several times, very nicely, thank you, that I actually forgot to mention the top that I was wearing in that video. I was really excited to show you guys and talk about it, and it wasn't on the list, so I didn't talk about it. I'm still kind of nervous doing these videos for you guys, but I did record a picture to see a better view of it on, and I will show you that. And the pattern is the Mesh Poncho by Yolanda Soto Lopez, a YouTube tutorial here. Of course, Zelda has made several of these ponchos, and I decided to give it a try. I wasn't really thrilled with how it came out at first. I was using the DK colors in the colorway Wisteria, and I only had like one stripe of purple in it, so I was really discouraged with the top. Took it off all of my WIP and FO lists, and decided to go back and give it another try, get it right, because my next cake actually had a lot more purple in it. So I decided to start with that cake, and I redid it, and I started with 2 rows of double crochets, and then the chain setup. I actually did 39 rows of chains, just so it'd be long enough. Like I said, I'm about a 2X. And since I am very loose tensioned, I made the regular size. I didn't make the plus size. And as you can see, it hangs a lot further off the shoulder as well. So very, very loose here. And again, like I said, I'm sorry I forgot to mention it in the video. But I will get you back to that video. And thank you. Have a good day. The middle of July till the end of August, I really didn't do anything. I didn't do any crocheting. I was like, okay, I can finally get on my socks and see how long it actually takes start to finish to knit a pair of socks. And I got bored with those. Couldn't even finish those. I've got about 3 inches. And I was going to dedicate all my time to them, and I still didn't want to do them, so I don't know. I guess I'm just not a sock knitter. And so then I decided to go ahead and finish up. My main thing was not being able to pick my next project. I don't know if it's got to do with me being a Libra. I can't make decisions, but I just didn't want to. Plus, like I said, I was pretty much exhausted all the time. But I wanted to keep clearing out my stash of things I already had planned for blankets, sweaters, etc. So my next thing I started, it was the August 23rd I started this. And it's the Hirschner's Magnificent Mandala throw. And there's their picture. Like I said, you get the pattern, the whole kit. It came with the 2 cakes of Hirschner's Pastry Plus yarn, and I got the colorway frosted. Out of the 2 cakes, I only have about this much left. It's probably 100 yards left, maybe. So I finished that. I got that kit on sale. I don't remember when. It had to have been a couple of years ago. For $14.99, so I figured I would go ahead and try a kit. And then in the end of August, I finally decided to go ahead and make it. And I love it. It turned out great. The yarn's really soft and squishy. And as you can see, a lot of purple, teal, a kind of in-between color mauve there. And yep. It's a great pattern. It makes a really beautiful blanket. It's still a little bit small. For me, if I have my feet covered, it will only come up to like my waist. So it's not a really huge throw, but it'll keep you warm. So hopefully I can get a picture before I upload of this whole thing laying out on my full-size bed just to show you the size. So I'll try to remember to take a picture of it. And that was that. I finished that actually on September 2nd. So it didn't take too long to make either. August 23rd to September 2nd, maybe 2 weeks? Week? So then I kept trying to move on. Like I said, I had about 5 months of the Crochet Society Box. So I needed to work on that since I didn't know what I wanted to do. I needed to get my Crochet Society boxes out. Like I said, I started with the cowl for box 3 back in July. And then in September, after I finished the Magnificent Mandala throw, I went ahead and decided to pick another Crochet Society box. And I did. I picked Eddie, the Yeti. I know for certain this is January of 2019. And that was a really cute pattern. Let's see if I can tell you who designed him. So he is by Melanie Marita on Instagram. She's Not Too Shabby Crochet. And she does a lot of amigurumi, it looks like. And like I said, he's so cute. And this yarn is really nice. Let's see. It is Bello Coco Crochet yarn, Irresistible Erin. and I believe the blue was Glacier and the white was Polar. And so I finished Eddie, and I figured why not try to see if I can make all the patterns. They were all kind of small projects. And so I went to next, I made these for my grandmother. I think I'm going to give them to her for Christmas. These are the Ice Queen slippers. And I used, they gave you 3 sizes, I think small, medium, large. I made the large, but I reversed it. I did the blue on the top and then the white in the back with the white bow. Because her favorite color is blue, I figured I would make her these. She should really appreciate them. This is the grandmother that crochets. And those, like I said, are called the Ice Queen slippers. And that is designed by Zoe Patrick. On Instagram, she's Zoe Patrick. And this box came with 3 patterns. And I was actually able to make all 3 patterns on this box. So that's really neat. That's a good box if you can actually make everything in there. And this is the Snowy Mountain Clutch. It's got a nice little wrap around on it. We made a little tassel, or we made just a little ball circle and sewed it on for the tassel. And that Snowy Mountain Clutch is by Katie Moore. On Instagram, she's Thor's by Cottage. And like I said, that was all. Let me see if it tells me which number it is. Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't tell me what box this is, but I do know, like I said, it was January for 2019. But isn't Eddie? Isn't he just a cute Yeti? So, like I said, another good thing about that box is you can make everything. They gave you enough yarn to make all the patterns. So that's really nice. After that, I decided to go ahead and make, I have a Swiffer, but it's just the dry Swiffer. So I went ahead and made the Swiffer Pad by the Crochet Crowd YouTube tutorial. Of course, this is the Premier Home in Citrus. I actually made 2 of them, so I have like a mop. I can use my dry Swiffer as a mop as well. So that was very handy. Like I said, I made 2. I've already got the other one being used. And like I said, they fit perfectly. So that's good. And hold on, I've got a few more. So I'm going to pop a picture up here. I had a request for this from another coworker, and she wanted this lip balm holder. It is actually the Penis Lip Balm Holder, Spring Fresh on Etsy. I think the pattern was like $4. Very well worth it. And the first one I made, I didn't have any cotton that I think would have been nice for it, the right size or anything like that. So I actually used kind of a thin acrylic. It was Stitch Studio Storybook Fanfare in the Fireworks colorway. And I delivered that to my coworker. She absolutely loved it. And now her daughter wants one as well. So I actually went, and her daughter's a fellow purple freak. So I actually went and found some cotton in a purple color, and I made that for her. So she will get that. There's a loop on the back as well for hanging, putting on a keychain. So yeah, and a regular size chapstick or a lip balm will fit on there. And it fits perfectly. So yeah. And then these are really pointy, like the ends of them are really long, which doesn't really look very aesthetic to me. So the next one I did, I shortened it up a little bit, made it more like a cone mushroomy shape. So same thing with Balm Holder. And yeah, like I said, that pattern is on Spring Fresh on Etsy. And this colorway was actually Moon Dance. And that is the Lily's Sugars and Cream cotton. And like I said, I just finished those two. I made those two yesterday on the 17th. And I use my trusty 2.5 millimeter hook, my Clover. I'm actually really liking this. I'm able to get a good tight pull on it, get it nice and tight, and it doesn't break, so that's good. So far, so good anyway. Let's see. Oh, my last things I have done here were some of the Halloween stuff I made this year for commission. And I've got them in my Crafty Floridian bag I had made last year. It's sparkly spider webs and boo. But I made the pattern from Mommy Grow Me To Go. There's a blog that has the pattern on here, and there's 3 different ghosts. But it's a little ghost, and you can't see it very well right here. I'll pop in a picture what they look like lit, but you can put a little electric tea light in it, and you can get a pack of 2 of these for $1 at Dollar Tree. So that's what I did. It was actually commissioned to make some little ghosts like that. On this one, I just used the puff paint for the face, and in the picture where they're lit up, I embroidered their faces on. So what are you doing? Okay, and then my last Halloween themed make, I made the Country Pumpkins, and that's a blog by Sorella, and also a YouTube tutorial. She shows you how to make it, but she has all the different sizes on her blog. And I made a large, and this is the Lion brand Thick and Quick. Yep, Lily's Thick and Quick. And it's in Harvest. I just fell in love with this color. It is so gorgeous. So yeah, I kept one of them. I actually made about 7 more and sold those. I used all of the Thick and Quick colors. Let's see, I used Spice. I used Mustard. Changed the label on that one. And I used Fisherman. As you can see in the picture, it's like a bunch of orange and an off-white color, and then the brighter orange is actually pumpkin and Burnett Softy Chunky. So like I said, I made those, and those are already sold, so I got a picture to show you. And I think that, yep, that does it for all of my crochet items. I did make quite a few beaded items as well, and I just wanted to show you guys those. I've turned them into charms mostly. I like to wear them on a wrap bracelet like this. I found a really cute rainbow anodized one at Hobby Lobby that I like to put them on too. So yeah, I'll just show you the charms that I've made. And all of these are actually patterns by Bead, Crumbs, Hawaii. I found her on Instagram. She makes the cutest little tiny charms like this that I've seen. So, and if you watch the Corner of Craft, she does a lot of her patterns as well. And yep. So let me just make sure. I made one a dragon. I'm gonna put a picture in because he is MIA right now. I don't know where he is. I think I used him as a stitch marker on something somewhere. I miss him. I wish he was back and I knew where he was. But yeah, he's missing. But I will show you what I can find. I did keep a hold of the rest of them. And let's see. After the dragon, the first one I made was an alien. So here is the little alien. So he's actually like a bright neon green, if I knew how to hold paper in front of him. I guess that green paper is not helping. And then I decided to go ahead and she has a bunch of dog breeds as well. And as you know, I used to have an English Bulldog. He passed away last August, but I wanted to go ahead and make this Bulldog charm. Cover my face up. And there's a little dog bone as well. That was a free charm at one point, free pattern at one point on her Instagram. But as you can see, I personalized it and made it look like my dozer. So that's kind of a memorial charm I have of him, and I actually got to make, so that was really cool. So slide him next to the alien. Jane is her name at Bead Crumbs Away, and she made a little medical kit. It has like a stethoscope, and there's a syringe. That's the main thing I wanted, was a syringe. But I don't have a big enough contrast on it. So I've gotten a few more colors of white and clear, and hopefully my redo of that is a lot better, a lot easier to read as a syringe. Let's see. And then I made, living here in Virginia, I'm actually right on the coast, so we have a lot of sea life. We don't have seals, but this one was really cute. And a little seal. You see that? The seal and the jellyfish. She has a crab and a bunch of other things. I just haven't gotten around to making them yet. But there's the little jellyfish. He's really cute. He's got a little goldfish in his tentacles. And of course, being a Halloween lover, I got all of her Halloween patterns as well, but all I've made so far has been the little witch, which came out really cute. I love her to death. And let's see, that's everything on there. I also made another sloth. This first one I made, I ended up breaking the bead trying to put the jump ring on, so I didn't want to give him away. It was actually a present for somebody. And I made a chihuahua. Same thing. One of the beads broke as I tried to put on the little jump bead. So that's really frustrating. You get that whole... Ooh, that's a spider bite or something. Sorry to show you all that. But yeah, that's kind of the most frustrating part about this. It's really easy to do, but if you're finished and you break a bead, there's really no way to fix it. So, I mean, you can either live with it or you can make another one. Yeah. So that was all of my FOs. I'm surprised I've only kept you 22 minutes. I don't think I have anything else. I didn't miss anything. I have just a few acquisitions I wanted to show you. I have an Ollie's bargain outlet. They seem to be mostly in the southeast. And I found they have a lot of the crochet boxes. Like a few years ago, I got the Beatles. You could crochet amigurumi, all 4 of the Beatles. They had the little princess set. You could crochet all the Disney princesses. And this time I went in there, and I think they normally run $20, I want to say. Anywhere from $14 to $20 is what they usually cost. And I was in Ollie's back for Mother's Day. Or no, it was back in August, because my mom's birthday is August 22nd, and I was shopping for her birthday. And I found these boxes. Somebody's coming. Hello, Cammy. It's okay, baby. So I found a Star Wars box, and it's got the patterns for all of these guys. I think they're on the side here. The pattern has all of these guys in it. Jabba the Hutt, Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, I really don't know what that is, Yoda, and I think that's Luke or her. Who knows? And of course, it was only $6.99 at Ollie's compared to $20. So that's a pretty good deal. I snatched that up. I guess it's got Chewbacca in it too, and an Ewok, which that's mainly the reason I got him was Chewbacca. And of course, my brother is one of the OG Star Wars nerds, so I might make some of those for him. And the other one, it is really, really cute. I've never seen it. It's the Wizard of Oz. So I snagged that one up. That one was only $4.99. And it comes with the yarn to make like 1 or 2 of the patterns and the needle. And of course the patterns for all of them. Gonna make some ruby slippers, the Good Witch, the Wicked Witch, the Cowardly Lion, the Lollipop Guild, and the Scarecrow. And I guess the Tin Man and the Flying Monkeys. But yeah, that's a really good deal. $4.99. This one says the retail price is $24.95. So yeah, if you have an Ollie's, go check it out. They probably have different kits if they don't have these. And today is Sunday, October 18th. And I went ahead and splurged for my birthday. And I got the Lether Co. 13 Days of Halloween. Comes in this big, beautiful box with the jack-o'-lantern on it. I've already opened the box. I have not looked inside other than what's free in there. So yeah, Lether Co. And I saw Laura on Mad Mimi open hers every day last year, and I was like, yes, I need one of those. A Halloween box is definitely up my alley. And so I am going to try. I would like to come to you every day. The cal starts tomorrow on the 19th. So I'm going to try to come on every day and show you what's in these little bags. And I can't wait to see what's in them myself. So hopefully they won't be very long videos, but like I said, I'll try to come on and show you every day what I get to see. And the pattern, I don't know, I'm going to try to stay caught up on the cal and work that day into the pattern, kind of like what Laura did last year. So hopefully I can show you progress on it, all that good stuff, each day as we go along, and what's in the bag, what kind of yarn it is. So yeah, I will have more on that for you tomorrow. And it's been really great. I'm glad you stuck along this long to see what all I've made. Hopefully I wasn't too, I think I grabbed all the patterns. I don't normally tell you all the pattern, the yarn, none of that stuff. I just show you what I did. So hopefully I've gotten better with that. But yeah, so I'm going to let you go. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday night. And don't forget to hook on.